Hey guys, this is Hero bringing you guys a deck profile. This one's going to be on windups. I did just finish the deck. I was missing one extra deck card, but I finally got it. And so I'm able to make a deck profile now. I'll also be putting out a combo video hopefully soon, probably after finals, because finals right now are a bit of a bitch, so I'll have to study for those. I'll be done finals soon, and then I'll be able to make more videos, Dev Pro videos online, etc. So right now I'm just bringing you guys a deck profile for windups. So yeah, windups are still pretty good, even though they got hit by a ban list pretty hard. Carrier got banned, and Magician went to one. They're still a really good deck. Their playstyle has changed a bit. They're not nearly as spammy anymore. They don't have that capability because of Carrier, because of Magician being limited and restricted. So now basically the play style has changed a little bit. I shifted more to a control build, going into the grind game, and then eventually kind of out resourcing your opponent with Wind Up Rabbit and Factory, and then just constantly getting stuff back with Factory in order to be able to make your plays again and again and again. So let's go through the deck profile. I'm going to start off with the Wind Up monsters. First we have a 3 Wind Up Rat. Wind Up Rat has always been beast. It sucks to open multiples of these, first turn, but what are you going to do? So basically you still have to run 3. It's a monster reborn, brings back, you can bring back warrior for a rank 4 as well, or you can just bring back a shark or rat or rabbit for a rank 3, and then be able to go for exceed plays. So you can just always be searching out your rats when you have windups in your graveyard, and then you'll always be able to have that play available to you. Next we have 3 wind up rabbit. Like I said, wind up rabbit, you start off collecting your resources with wind up factory and wind up rabbit, because wind up rabbit's so easy to trigger wind up factory with. You just banish it, and then it dodges most traps. It dodges nearly your Torrential Tribute. So Torrential Tribute is a great card in this deck, simply because you can just set Torrential Tribute and be sure that you'll be able to dodge your Torrential Tribute with a Wind Up Rabbit. So it's really good. A great beat stick. 1400. It's okay, and it always comes back for you on your next standby phase. 3 Shark. Shark's basically the playmaker. He's the one that's making the plays. You bring him down from your hand, and you're able to make a rank 3, 4, 5. Basically, he's super flexible in his level. He can increase it, decrease it, or stay the same at level 4. So he's really great for all the Xyz plays. So definitely got to run 3. Next one, warrior, 1 magician. 1 magician because it's a 1 and 1 warrior. I see people run 2, but I think that it's not worth running 2. You really don't want to run you don't really want to draw the wind up warrior, and if you do, well, that's too bad. Some people run 2 simply because they're like, oh, if I draw it, then Invoker's dead in my extra deck. But not only are you doubling your chances of drawing wind up warrior, but you're putting too much focus on Invoker. Invoker's not carrier anymore. Invoker brings up this card. Okay, that's great, and you're able to make a rank 4 or a rank 5, but that's all it really does. Like the deck should not be running around, revolving around warrior and Invoker going off. If you're depending too much on that, then your playstyle and deck build is probably not the best right now. It's probably not optimal. You should not be depending on Invoker and Warrior to make your plays. So in Warrior's just at 1 is all I need in order to get my Invoker off when I need it. And if I draw it, well, then I'll just send it to the graveyard, set it or something, use it to trigger Factory or something, and then I'm able to make a rank 4 with Rat if I want to. Non-wind-up cards now, 2 Tour Guide. Tour Guide's still great. Just an instant rank 3, and then you can make an Invoker with this as well. And if you have Shark in your hand, you can drop Shark and then make Volcasaurus or Tyrus. So that's a really good play as well. So Tour Guide's still worth running for sure. And next, 1 Kirker D, 1 Gores. Gores is in here simply because the deck is really weak against mass back row removal, so Heavy Storm actually really hurts the deck a lot. If you're not able to to stop the Heavy Storm with your Solemn Judgment, then you're basically a sitting duck. There's not a lot you can do. Rabbits you can dodge, but you can only take so much damage. And if you don't have the factories, if you don't have the resources that you needed quite yet in order to go off and start cycling your rats and stuff, then it's going to be pretty tough to get back into the game. So Gores helps me in that regard. If I have them when they Heavy Storm and they attack, I drop Gores. Gores is always pretty hard to get over, and along with the token as well. So there's Gores, and then Kirker D is there simply because you want to dig into your deck. You want to be able to get that those factories and wraps to your hand as soon as possible, so you can start grinding out those resources. So Kirker D and Gores. Spells now. Spells are a triple factory. Of course, like I've said, you need these factories. Before you could get away with 2 before March list, but not anymore. You definitely need 3. There's no substitute for factory. The pluses that it gets you left untouched is just unparalleled. So you need to run the 3 factory. Triple MST. MST, I think, is still a great card, and I think, you know, for your stuff to get through and go off, then you really need to get rid of your opponent's back row. So 3 MST. 2 Duality, once again, to just dig into your deck. 1 Ubs, Dark Hole, Monster Reborn, Heavy Storm, Pot of Avarice, Mind Control, and Tenki. So Dark Hole, Heavy Storm, Monster Reborn, you know, the Holy Trinity. Hard to not run those. And then you have the 1 Tenki there to search out your Wind-Up Rabbit and boost it to 1500 if I want to. Mind Control is great because Mind Control, you know, most all the decks in the meta right now, they involve a level 3, 4, 5. So if I take a level 3, 4, 5, chances are I'm able to exceed with it. If I have a Shark, if I have, you know, a Tour Guide to get Invoker, whatever, it's very easy to exceed with your opponent's monsters. So Mind Control is still great. And Pot of Avarice is there. Every time I want to take out Pot of Avarice, the game after that, every time I want to take it out, I end up top decking it and winning because of it. So I kind of want to take it out, but I kind of don't want to, because like it's one of those cards that you hate sometimes and you love sometimes, because sometimes it just sits dead in your hand, and sometimes it's a godsend when you top deck it and you're able to just resolve the Pot of Avarice. So for now, I'm keeping it in and keeping the deck at 41 cards, but I might drop it. We'll see. Traps now, pretty standard. 2 Bottomless, 2 Prison, 2 Fiendish Chain, 2 Mirror Force, and 2 TT, and the Warning and Judgment. So not a lot to say there, just pretty standard trap lineup. The only thing is that some people run triple Fiendish Chain. I only prefer to run the 2 at the time. I might change that. I don't know. We'll see. Extra deck, rank 3s, Wind-Up Zen Mains, Invoker, Temtempo, Levier, Soul Silver Mountain, and Leviathan. Those are my rank 3s at the moment. No Acid Golem, no room. Abyss Dweller, Mace Stroke, Dire Wolf, Papillon Operative, Utopia, and Shockmaster. And then Tyrus, Volcasaurus, Sky Dragon Charger. Volcasaurus is really your win condition a lot of the times. Its burn damage is just silly. The amount of damage that you can do with Volcasaurus is pretty silly. You kill something, you say you burn for 2k, and then you overlay over Volcasaurus for Gaia Charger, and then you attack directly. Or you attack over something and then do piercing damage. It's a lot of damage that you can do if Volcasaurus and Gaia Dragon are left to do their thing. So these cards are actually just win conditions on their own. Next is side deck. It's a bit of a work in progress, but for the most part, I've got most of it down. I've got 2 Snowman Eater for Dino Rabbit, 6 Am, Heroes. 3 Banisher, Mermail matchup, because Banisher's a good card. Macrocosmos with a body is a good card. 2 Soul Taker, I'm iffy on these. I might take them out. I'm not sure for what though. 2 Soul Taker here are kind of for the heroes, I guess. And like Abyss Gaios is a pain in the ass to deal with. So I don't know. So yeah, maybe Soul Taker might be coming out. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. Triple Deep Fissure, of course, Mermail once again, and other matchups as well. Triple Level Limit. This is for like Fire Fist and stuff. Dino Rabbit as well to some extent, I think. I guess, you know, stop their guavas from doing shit and messing around with you. And then Level Limit is extremely useful, and then that's when Soul Silver Mountain really shines. He just like freezes an opponent's back row, like a Deep Prison Mirror Force or something, hopefully. And then you can just run over their defense position monsters and then just bring back a rabbit. Keep bringing back rabbits, keep bringing back rats, and just making more plays. So Soul Silver Mountain, and Level Limit is actually really good. And then lastly, a 2 Dust Tornado, simply because just more backward removal. I take these out for Twisters. I'm not sure yet. I'm liking the Dust Tornadoes though, because I mean, Twisters just only face up. So I mean, I'll also like side them in against like Macro Rabbit and stuff when they have like, you know, heavy back row decks. So I'd side those in. And then lastly, Gorse Token, because I do run the Gorse. So that was the deck profile, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This has been Wind-Ups. Still a very good deck. I still think that they have a shot in this format, at least until Elemental Dragons and Prophecy get their really stupid shit, and then it might be a different story. But as of now, I think that Wind-Ups are a pretty solid deck, and they take a fair amount of skill to run. I misplay a lot, but that's because I'm still getting back into Yu-Gi-Oh. Vanguard has like numbed my mind, but yeah, I still think that they have a good shot at doing well at regionals and YCSs and whatnot. One just got top 4 at YCS San Diego, so another one got top 32. So they're still going to do. I think they still have chance to do well until May when stupid shit comes up and Yu-Gi-Oh dies. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. This was Hero, and see you guys next time.